You are here because you intend getting through this interview with flying colours. You want to impress the panel and you want to impress yourself too. This is Terry Elston and I'm welcoming you to your perfect interview. And first of all, congratulations for you getting yourself here, because you are in the right place. You've reached out to the right resources to get you through. You're already on the winning team. The first thing I want to tell you is that nobody is really interested in what you have to say. Now, to a certain degree, that is absolutely true. You did hear me correctly, because no matter how smart, polished, or adept you are at presenting yourself, nobody is really interested at all in you. And the reason is that they're really only interested in what is in it for them. In other words, you need to be speaking to them personally, contacting them personally, so that they feel like they've been contacted, every single one of them. Now, the good news is that you already have more than half of what you need to succeed. When most other people go to interviews and they think they are not good enough or not perfect, they are already losing. If you realize that it's not about you at all, it's about your audience, it's about the panel, it's about the interview, it's about them, then you can start to be a magician in front of that panel or that interviewer. And just remember back to the most influential speakers that you have ever heard. Didn't it just appear that they were speaking to you? You felt completely acknowledged somehow, and therefore the words given were accepted gratefully. It wasn't just that the shirt that they were wearing was from Savile Row, or whether they had an Oxford University upbringing training. No, it was just that they came far enough out of their world to speak to you, to contact you. So the first thing I'm going to teach you is to be able to turn your eyeballs around the right way. Most fears about presenting or interviews or any kind of contact with other people are occurring because people are looking inside themselves at their own fear, at their own anxiety, at their own model of the world. To contact others, turn the eyeballs around and turn the energy around and look out and be present to who's there. Contact them with your presence, even if you think you don't have much presence right now, because people will forgive a million mistakes or lack of ability, technical ability, if you can be outside with them. I teach all of my delegates, my students, something called the now state, a process which originated in Hawaii to allow them a technique to be present. So it takes a few minutes to train, and it is another product that you could download, but I'll show you now how to get into this technique. In the now state, there are no negative emotions at all. In fact, there's no room for anything else apart from pure awareness. So sometimes when I have clients, and I just like to show them how little your conscious mind can handle and how much your unconscious mind can handle, I ask them to sit down, close their eyes, and ask them to tell me how many things in the room are there that they can remember. And apart from the obvious things, like there's a door and there's a window, they come up with about 5 to 7 to 9 bits of information, that's all. When there's literally millions of bits of information in the room, literally millions and millions. Every speck, every grain, every pixel, every color, contrast, textile, every hue in the room is all available to your eyes when they were open. But it's too much information, so we can't generally handle that. Normally you'll go back to a habitual way of looking, which isn't.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?